hello, everyone. Pausing.
Hello.
Oh, hello, there's Paul. Hello. Yes, welcome to the pilot episode of Shonen Shojo, and you can just hear my fur children running amok right when I need to start a
Perfectly
podcast.
behaved. Yeah.
Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. I believe that was our lovely cat messing with our puppy Sango. But hi, I'm Pino Mac. We are here hijacking the Evan Mac feed. And that lovely P over there is.
My name is Paul. Or Polly if you're nasty.
Polly. Okay, let's see. So this is a pilot episode. So, we did have technical difficulties. I mean, why not? We were supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but we did not,
No. Yeah, I learned my new microphone if I plug it in. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it just does random things. And that was just one of the many delights that we discovered during this.
Okay, so hopefully y'all are joining us. I know you're expecting to see Evan Mac here, but I have taken over his feed. I'll do my best impressions of Evan Mac, his podcast feed. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up because there we go. I see Johan. I was like, I wonder if Paul can see that.
I also can see Johan.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Wait, it's not working on Twitch or Facebook. Okay. Well, I'm working on YouTube. Hey, that works. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Interesting. Not working on Facebook. Well, again, it is a work in progress. Let me go to Facebook now. Hopefully you guys don't hear it in your stuff. Let's see here.
It's such a disaster. Evan, right now, we locked him in the bathroom, and he's like, these amateurs.
We are the amateurs. We are amateurs. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate it. Again, that's on YouTube. Please watch us on YouTube. But I don't know why it's not working on the other pages. That, on the other hand, I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Because I don't.
To the list.
I know. We'll add it to the list. Johan, it might be on my, we set it up so it might be on my pages and not Evan's pages.
I saw when you posted earlier, it popped up on your page.
So let's go to, okay, I do have a page, the Pino Mac. Let's see real quick. Okay, I don't see anything. That's exciting. Okay, let's see here. I don't. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I am live on the Pino Mac page. So, no, that is working. Let us go to my Facebook page. See, so again, the Shonen Shojo, I see, I'm even saying it wrong.
Shonen Shojo ShoShow.
Shojo. Oh, it's Shojo? I thought it was Shoji. So we'll change it. The Shonen Shojo ShoShow. So, no, I was correct when I was saying it the first time.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go to my page. Let's see if it's working here. Maybe Evan Mac can share it, Oh, nope. See, it is. It is live on my Facebook. So Johan, thank you for being here on the
That
Evan
means
Mac.
that everyone is watching and judging.
Which is fine. It's fine.
It's totally fine.
This podcast is going to be like, we're going to bring you into the world of a phone call between Pino Mac.
Come, young adventurer, into this isekai that is this weird podcast.
Exactly. Oh, Evan's there. All right. He just called us poop. So, and if anyone doesn't know the Max, that is a sign of endearment. And hold on, my corgi is digging at something, and I'm going to take it away from her right now.
Okay, so Heidi is currently taking it away from the corgi.
Yes. For the podcast listeners, it is a monkey that is dying. This is the innards. There's innards sticking out if you listen to the podcast form later.
Vicious.
Yes. Oh, I know. I took that away, didn't I? I'm so sorry. I apologize, but I don't. Okay, so it looks like the YouTube comments are working. Awesome. I'm going to put up Facebook because I'm not sure if it will show. But yes, we hijacked Evan's feed. We are going to be doing this once a week, hopefully. I know today is Thursday, but we were going to do it Wednesday. But it was Valentine's Day, so I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day, or, with a significant other, or with a friend, or with an animal, or your TV, whatever you wanted it to be.
My cat was my Valentine.
That's what
I'm just
the best.
yeah.
And yes, her name is Shishini, and she is delicious. Let's see here. Okay, so I see YouTube. Speaking of Valentines, well, right before we get into things, my mother-in-law did give me a Valentine with my brother-in-law Drew.
Ooh.
It's cute little baggie. It's very sweet. Oh, okay. So Johan is gonna go check on Twitch to see if it is working for me. I appreciate you. Again, it is on my Twitch, so it's Pino Mac Twitch instead of Evan's. Neither of us are on Twitch that much. I'm gonna probably get back on again some more and play, but yeah. If you ever want to watch me play on Twitch, it is Pino Mac again for the audio listeners. But yes, I'm gonna just show and talk, so you guys can hear what I got. She gave me this Attack on Titan, and at first I thought it was just the manga, but she just knows me well. But it's actually a character encyclopedia, and I was like, oh, I know. I was like, oh, so I get to like hear, and I get to look at all the things that I was like, oh, maybe I'll know names of characters that I didn't know before.
Yeah, if you're anything like me, you're going to need a name guide because characters should start getting nicknames throughout watching an anime.
Oh, yes. I right now, if this is anyone tunes in or decides to tune in, I hope they all listen to this pilot episode because yes, some of you hardcore fans, like I enjoy anime a lot. I'm hardcore. I have anime tattoos. I've been watching it for 20-something years. And I will tell you that I am horrible at names. Very, very, very extremely horrible at names.
Oh, yes. I mean, when I was watching Bleach and they entered Soul Society and there were just millions of new characters with long names, I was like, okay, you're Ice Guy, you're Flower Petal Guy, you're
exactly
dude. Like, okay. And then slowly but surely.
Exactly. And I'm like, thank you. Okay, so Wheel 5 Stud there is on Twitch. He said it's working. That is Johan. He is Wheel 5 Stud Muffin, as I call him on Twitch. So he said it is working. Thank you. Again, Johan, always. Hi, Eric. Hello. I am the other half of the Max. And I have hijacked Evan Max feed with my friend Paul. And this is our pilot anime episode of our podcast, the Shonen Shojo ShoShow.
I'm just tagging along.
I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna giggle every time I say that. And that was from the creative mind of Paul. And I love it.
I literally, like, we were trying to come up with names, and like I was literally like, we need to come up with something really stupid.
and I love it.
I blurted it out. It just came to me, and Evan was like, "No, that's it." I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not? Why not?"
So real quick, back to my gift. She got me some high chews. All that. Here's some ASMR for you people. ASMR. High chews. I'll put all this back. It's gonna make lots of sounds.
What flavor?
Yeah, the flavor. She knows me very well. You win some. Wait. Yeah. You
Wait,
win
what
some.
flavor are the high chews?
Super fruit mix. So the ones
I
that are
love
like
super fruits.
Yes, dragon fruit, acai, and kiwi. And I'm like, woo. But yes, I've got a nice sticker. You win some, you dim some, which I do.
Oh my God. That is totally a joke that you would make.
Of course. Will 5 said you can stay there on Twitch. I know you enjoy Twitch more, so that is totally fine. And then a ramen sticker, which I also enjoy as well.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. There's like so many goodies in here. I was like, ooh. And then she gave me these little craft mixes. I mean, I know I've been a bartender for a long time, but hey, she gave me all. Yeah, no, I might bring it to Philly when I visit. We've got blood orange Mai Tai, mango margarita, passion fruit paloma, and a strawberry mule. Okay, sorry, that's mine. We all know that.
We're having a girls' night.
We're gonna have a girls' night.
We're gonna have our little martinis or whatever. It's gonna be good.
And then a lovely mug that says snack time, and it's the child eating a frog.
I love the child.
I love the child. He's adorable. Okay, so let me put this away so we can get started. Now that some people are here, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Let's see here. So I'm seeing all those, but maybe I don't see. I don't know if anyone's on Facebook, but we'll find out. We shall find out. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna check just real quick and on Facebook and see if there's anyone over there. If there's not, it's okay. You know, it's a pilot episode. We just got here.
Yes, currently I'm just a black thing with a P. So
which is fine.
We'll figure out if I get an icon or if I get on camera. We'll figure that.
Ooh, get a what is it? The virtual avatar? What is it?
I was actually like, it did cross my mind. I'm like, wouldn't it be hilarious if I just did that and didn't tell her? And then I'm like, yeah, wouldn't it be hilarious if I had like $1,000 to just spend on a virtual avatar?
Exactly. I mean, I don't like. I think you can find it now like much cheaper than that. But I'm like, people love those things.
Like, I'm not a cute anime girl, but maybe I should be.
Maybe you should be.
Maybe I should be.
Wheel 5 Stud said, before we keep going here, show on stream. He said, correct me if I'm wrong, please, does Pokemon and Sailor Moon, do they fall under the anime category? And very much so. They're like original type animes, actually. Right?
I mean, for us, like, that was definitely towards the beginning of the anime watching experience, yes.
Oh, I need to switch something to public. Okay, so guys, I have a producer and his name is Evan Mack and he's producing from the comments. How do I do that? That's where, hold on. I have to, apparently my privacy settings on YouTube are private. I don't know why.
Evan Mack, you are our only hope.
Serious?
Help us, Evan Watanabe.
We've been recording for 13 minutes and there are already issues.
We were recording for 2 seconds and there are already issues, yes.
Oh, and then, well, good. See, you already love anime. And maybe if you watch us a little bit, Wheel 5's dead, Mr. Johan Pena, if you watch us, maybe you'll want to watch some other ones. Maybe you'll get inspired.
Oh, I love dishing out animated newbie people.
Right.
I'm like, come on, what do you like? What do you like? Come on. I got it. I'm like a drug dealer.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He's a pusher. He's an anime pusher.
I'm guilty.
Yeah. He will never get our friend Veronica to watch anime.
And she should, because there are like multiple instances of me back in college telling her to watch a thing. She doesn't watch a thing. And then 15 years later, she watches the thing and she goes, oh my God, I love this so much. I'm like, yes, I know.
I'm like, exactly. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this privacy setting. Hold on. Don't know how to change that. Okay. Oh. As I'm talking into the mic. Okay. Oh, hello, Gary. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Okay, so that's a Facebook comment. It does work. We just started.
Hello, gorgeous Gary.
Yes. Okay, let's see here. I'm just waiting to see if we can change this privacy setting on YouTube. And then we're going to get into our stuff because, I mean, this has been great. We love chatting with everyone.
I mean, I'm seeing it up on my YouTube as Evan Mack. I have you added, but...
Oh, it might be on my Facebook, I think, actually. I think that's what he's saying, which I appreciate. So let me... Because I have it public on... the Pinot Mac, I'm pretty sure. So maybe just on my page, it's on my Facebook profile, it's oh no, it's open as it's open to everyone. Edit audience. Yeah, it's public. That's weird.
I thought so.
Let me go to let's see here. It says on YouTube. He said, let's check on YouTube. Okay.
I see it on YouTube.
You can see it on,
Yep, I see your face on YouTube.
Okay. Well, it says, it says public. It says public on my Facebook. That's where he's saying. Sorry, he said YouTube earlier, but he meant Facebook.
We can always repost it, right?
Of course. And then let me go to the Pinot Mac. Check that out real quick. My page, real quick. See page. And then we're going to start. Let's see here. Nope, that showing is public as well. Okay, well, we're gonna get started with because we do have stuff to talk about.
Yes, you do.
Yes, we do. So yes, we were introducing us. We were gonna give a little background. I mean, again, as like our little our beginning joys of anime in our lives.
You like to go first?
Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of involves you, so might as well.
Well, I guess I will go first.
Yeah, because your stuff's older. I mean, I did watch Sailor Moon, but your stuff's older.
I am one of the olds. Yeah. Yeah. So I started watching anime. Well, technically, the first anime I watched was on Nick Jr. and it was, I don't know the Japanese name of it,
Oh
but
wow!
it was called oh my god, it had two koalas, noozles. It had two koalas from outer space,
What?
and they were friends with a girl. And I was like, this makes sense. I'm gonna watch this. But the first animes that I knew, I started watching Dragon Ball Z back when it was on UPN. Toonami wasn't a thing yet. And Heidi, you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, but for the people
Bits and
that watch
pieces.
Dragon Ball Z, we were in the middle of the second saga where they go to a planet, and it just ended. They didn't continue the story, so I would watch this looped anime with no ending for like 2 years
I mean, that's what
until
we had to do, though.
until
You know?
until it came on Toonami. But I started out watching Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. I met an older friend. He introduced me to Ranma One Half, Guyver, Ronin Warriors. I watched Akira when I was 10, which is far too young to
Yes.
watch Akira.
If you watch that as an adult, anyone, just be prepared. I don't know, smoke some weed. I don't even do that,
I
but
was
maybe you
not
should.
prepared. Yeah, but I mean, we would watch all these different types of anime, and then eventually, when I got to college and I could start buying anime and downloading anime completely legally, I started to expand, and then I started getting into conventions and stuff like that. And yeah, and I've just been watching it ever since.
Yes, I mean that's basically. I mean, I like. Yeah, I watched Toonami. I watched Toonami, and that's where I started seeing like Eon Flux and um
Um,
yeah. But then I mean, I watched Sailor Moon as a child, so I just didn't realize that was considered anime. And
who's your
then
favorite Sailor Scout?
yeah, oh Mars.
Sailor
I was
Senshi.
wanting to be.
Of course. Oh
I
my
like.
god.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she had long black hair, bangs, and I wanted her red version with her purple bow. I wanted all of that.
Fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, and then but yeah, no, I mean, actually, this happened later after high school, going into, more in the 18 to 21 realm. I met my friend Paul, and I heard he liked anime.
And the angels sang, and the doors opened, and she became a weeb.
I did. I became a weeb, a
And
big one.
and by the way, when she was like, "Can I go to a convention with you?" I was like, "There's no way this girl's gonna like this convention." And then you totally did, and I was shocked.
Yes, there's so much. I find them fun, but yes,
You like
no,
it more than I did.
I know, I do, and I still do. But yeah, but now, as we're older, I still cosplay, but a lot of times we're there as press, and we'll do a New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con, even though I'd rather do New York Comic Con over San Diego. But and then I've done some other anime ones in LA and in Vegas, like press wise and stuff. So that's always fun because like to see the joy on the new people that are coming in, and also the veterans just like me. But yeah, no, I remember asking Paul I was like, what ones should I watch? I'm like, what should I watch? What should I start with? And one of them we have tattooed on our bodies.
We do.
We
We're marked for life.
I have, it is Full Metal Alchemist, and I have Full Metal on the back of my neck, and he has the Flame Alchemist on his arm. So
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
have the little cross with the snake.
yes,
Not
yes.
the actual words Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, no. I have the alchemy symbol. So that's just a little beginning of that. So now that you know who we are and what we're about, let's actually go into some anime news. Hooray! And actually, it was Paul that found this out the other day, and I was very excited. Would you like to announce it?
Megan the Stallion is going to be hosting the Crunchyroll Awards, or the Anime Awards, was it?
I think
I forget.
it's on. It's a country. I think it's Crunchyroll. It might be just say it might literally be Crunchyroll Anime Awards, like literally.
But I was seriously, honestly stoked to see this because I saw her cosplaying from My Hero Academia, and it wasn't like just a basic character. It was kind of like you had to know the anime to cosplay that character. I was like, that's really cool of her. And I already liked her music, and I was like, and then she showed up on She-Hulk, and I was like, that's great. And now she's hosting this, and I'm like, I want to be her best friend. Do you want to come over, have a pizza, and watch some shit? Like,
I know, for real. Like wanting to be Megan Thee Stallion's friend. Like Gary said his next door neighbor makes anime for a living, and and I was like, are you best friends? Send me some. But yes. Oh, and Evan just said, is Megan the Stallion? He said, is Megan the Stallion an anime mark? Apparently.
Maybe. Also, Wheel 5 Stud. I know how popular DBZ is, and I could never get into it. My recommendation to you is read the manga. The main point about Dragon Ball Z is that it's drag on balls. It drags on.
It does
because
drag.
They were trying to fill time because they were catching up to the manga. The manga has
that makes sense.
Zero fat on it. Like, there are things that took 30 episodes in the anime that they did in like 5 chapters. It's so much better. It's so much. I would never tell somebody to watch the anime. I would tell them to read the manga.
My God.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, she just seems like an overall like weeb as well of some sort. You know what I mean? She just seems to enjoy comic.
I love it.
The anime. I know. I'm like, that's amazing. I was like, but sometimes it's like I'm glad like famous people bring this stuff to light now. I'm like, and we had the hard times when people thought it wasn't cool.
There's a difference. Okay, so like, I believe her when she says like she likes this stuff. There are other people who are like, yeah, I'm all the nerdy things, and then they'll be like Naruto, like, or like they'll say something that they'll misquote an anime title, like Attack on Titan, and you're like, what? No, that's
oh my God! Please do that forever. Oh my God. So I mean, so yes, we're excited. We're gonna obviously, now that we're doing this podcast, we're gonna watch it. Every once in a while I watch like gamer awards and stuff, but you know, the video games kind of go along with anime as well, because they'll make anime movies of video games, or games of the animes. So, you know, I watch those things too. So we'll definitely be watching that. I think it's March 2nd. Is that what is that the correct date? Crunchyroll Awards?
It's very close to my birthday.
Yes, it is. Okay, I believe I'm correct. I just am double checking. Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, they have a nominee list up, which is nice. And it'll be live in Tokyo. Yep, I was right. March 2nd.
Hooray!
So, yes, so it'll be live from Tokyo, which amazing. That means Megan Thee Stallion's going to be awesome. She's probably going to have a great time because Japan is amazing.
I would love to go.
Yes. So on that note, because we are speaking of Crunchyroll, we can talk about this merger that has, I mean, the merger that has happened, that it was going to, okay. So, there were many people that have covered this. I'm taking what I've seen here from this, Hindustan Times, where they were letting us know some of the details about it. But yes, Funimation and Crunchyroll have merged, or they were planning on merging a while ago. And
yes,
I think it even seemed like it was going to go away. Like, I think like it almost wasn't going to work. And then they changed their mind and it's back on.
May I interject really quickly?
Of course.
And say that one of my friends was one of the lawyers that helped this happen. And when he first told me years ago that this was going to happen, I was excited. And then at a certain point, he went, buckle up, buddy, because it's not going to be the frou-frou fairy tale land that you think it's going to be. And sure enough, they combined it. They upped the price, and you can't buy any of your digital downloads anymore. or you can't watch them anymore
That's
from Funimation.
No, that's in this article that like I saw that because I actually do have some Funimation digital copies from
I
some
do
of my
not.
DVDs and stuff. So I'm a little butthurt. A little butthurt
You're
about that.
you're a little salty. You're a little salty.
I'm a little salty. Yeah, because I mean, especially right now in the transition that the Macs are in, like a lot of our stuff is in storage. So, you know, my physical copies of things are not with me. So that I'm like, I'm sad. I can't put it in my PlayStation and watch, you know, like I can't do that right now. So I'm, you know, out of luck. And bye, Gary. Thank you for stopping by. I will send some lumpia.
Goodbye, Gary.
Thank you for the support. But yes, no, I mean, you know, and I don't know. I'm weird. I like the Funimation like logo stuff and setup better than Crunchyroll. That's just me. That's just
You know what? I hate Crunchyroll setup. It's so random. It's not really helpful. What I found funny is like because I watched this on my PlayStation. What I found funny is if I ever look anything up on say my tablet, it's much better put together. And Funimation was actually easier too. But it's just that when they started taking Funimation, they kind of gutted it, so I stopped watching it. And now I'm here on Funny, and they keep I'm sorry, Crunchyroll, and they keep you can't really figure out like at least like Funimation had like this season, here are the animes we are streaming. You can't really find that on Crunchyroll that I can see, at least in the version that I have on my PlayStation.
And the thing is, there's also something like where I swear, I mean, it could be just me, and maybe they'll change it with this merger because Funimation is going to be done. Do you remember the date? It's let's see.
I think I don't know. I don't recall. I did see it. I don't recall. And Evan, no, I have not seen Ninja Kamu.
Well, I was about to come to that after this. Way to move ahead.
I'm sorry. I saw it.
No,
he calls out for me. I can't not answer.
He did. Evan Mack did call out to you. Yes, he did.
I heard his siren call.
Before we talk about that, because it is a newer anime, because that goes along with the news that we're going to be talking about as well. But that higher price too, and it's probably because I guess they're saying they're doubling, tripling their stuff.
It's doubled. So like it was 54 or something. And now it's 99 something.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is I guess they're doubling their inventory of anime, but not necessarily because sometimes you could watch both. Like,
they're
you know
really
what I mean?
not because there was I had both Funimation and Crunchyroll, and I put off canceling Funimation specifically because they had a whole bunch of anime that Crunchyroll didn't, but there was a ton of overlap.
Yeah, exactly. There's a ton of overlap, but I thought so. Yeah. Evan Mack and I were press at New York Comic Con. Actually, it might have been the year that this happened because he had a old coworker from WWE that actually got hired with Crunchyroll, and he was telling us about it. And they were already in the process, but then it didn't happen and now we're in 2024, and now they're like, we're doing it. Let's cool, awesome. And I'm like, you know, let's screw all the anime fans with the price. Awesome. Because, you know, it's like now unless you like just don't care about just having Netflix or Hulu, you know, and having some of there, and I think there's some on Amazon, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like they're like, we're the place. You got to get all your stuff here.
Yeah, for the longest time I didn't cancel Funimation, and then they were like, okay, we're merging, Funimation's going away. I'm like, oh great, I'm not going to pay as much, and then they doubled the price.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, screw you too.
Yeah, Wheel 5 said there's been too many mergers in my life recently. LOL. And that's
agree.
I mean, yeah, that's not just the anime world. That's so many things. I know we've been, you know, all the things be merging.
Disney has Hulu, like.
And Evan Mac, stop, you shoosh. He said, let him cook. I was like, we're about to cook. I'm about to let him cook.
If he's talking about me, he's completely correct. I am an animal. Right
and
now.
Actually, he does cook, and he's also a chef. If chef, yes.
I'm not a chef. I reject that.
Oh, boo. Okay,
No,
he did
whatever.
go to culinary school. It's not his passion anymore. But if you ever give up, I'm telling you, I can't do that joke that I did. But I was like, give him some garbage and he'll give you a beautiful soup. I can't do what I did though. We had a conversation.
Can't magic.
I can't remake the magic that I sent him, but yes, no, you give him some ingredients, he's going to give you something delicious. But yes, no, Evan and I were talking about this because our next thing is we're going to be going into like newer animes. But Evan Mack, he said, Paul, have you seen the trailer for Ninja? I'm going to say Kaimua. You've been taking Japanese. Is that
doesn't help? I sound like a toddler. No, I think it's Kaimu. Oh no, Kamiji. Kamiji. I didn't see the I. It looked like a U. It's an I.
No, it is. It's K. Okay, it's Kamui.
Oh, so it is. Okay, yes, Kamu, whatever.
Ninja, I know the UI is throwing me off.
Yeah, it is. But no, I have not seen that trailer.
Or maybe it's Kumai. Like I don't know. Okay, but no, I watched the trailer. If you haven't watched the trailer yet, it's on YouTube. Also to anybody listening, it's on YouTube. It's amazing. It comes out February. Oh, it already came out it's on Toonami, but it came out premieres February 10th, so it already came out. Well, we'll definitely put that on our list to watch for sure because it looks it looks badass. There's some badassery. And Evan wants to join in on that fun, of course.
Of course.
Oh no, yeah, I forgot. Evan is also studying Japanese, which I keep saying you two need to have conversations in Japanese to try to practice. Kamui. That sounds right. There it is. Yeah, Kamui.
I'm pretty sure if me and Evan had a conversation in Japanese, it would be the saddest thing you ever heard.
I mean, Evan's not too bad. He's pretty good.
We both be like looking at each other like, desu ka? It'd be bad.
Okay, so next we're gonna talk about our 10 most animated 10 most anticipated animes 2024, and this is according to comicbook.com on their anime news. And of course there's so many animes out there, but this is what they think that what we're excited to see. So I mean, I don't think they don't have it rated. It's not like a 1 through 10. It's just giving us 10 animes. Oh my gosh, Evan's Evan horrible. Did you see? He said Konnichiwa. Oh my gosh. There is
Shojo Yoroshiku, Evan.
There is a girl that both Paul and I have seen that she is on TikTok and I think Facebook, Instagram, whatever, all the social media. But I think she's either part Japanese or she just lives there, but she's from the South and she does Japanese in a Southern accent, and it is hysterical and horrible.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, you can't not listen to it. It's fantastic. Okay, so according to comicbook.com, their list that they've got, their most anticipated of 2024.
I will tell you if I co-sign on these.
Okay, I will too, because I actually know most of them. There's like 1 or 2 here that I've never seen or even like watched a preview of. So
I'm ready. I haven't seen this list.
Okay. So the first one is Delicious in Dungeon.
I've been watching that.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Do you enjoy it?
I do. It's very lighthearted. The actress who played Nami in the live action One Piece, she voices one of the main girl in it, and she's really great.
Okay.
The premise is that the main character's sister or party member got eaten by a dragon, and they all got transported out of the dungeon, and they're broke. And in order to go and save her, they're trying to bare bones their way through the dungeon. And in order to get down to her, they have to eat whatever is in the dungeon.
Yeah.
And it becomes a very culinary, and it's really thought out, and it's really creative.
I just thought it looked funny. I thought it looked funny.
It is funny, but my one thing is like they're enjoying all this food and they're really practicing their cooking. And I'm like, your sister is being digested by a dragon right now. Like, you're having happy fun time, and your sister is in a dragon's stomach. And you're like, oh, these oysters are so delicious when you add lemon. I'm like, your sister is in a dragon.
Exactly. Real quick, Wheel 5 said, we need to get Paul a new camera.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
work on it, okay? Because this is for a podcast, so we're audio. You know what I mean? We're audio right now. I'm on live because I enjoy it. So if we become popular enough, maybe Paul will grace us with his presence.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not against being on camera. I was just like, oh, I'll be off camera. That's fine.
At
That's
least hang out,
fine.
because it's like it does require a lot of things to get like started, lighting and camera and
Like
all that,
good
all the
lighting. Yeah.
yeah, all the things. So, okay, so the next one is, and I know you actually have been reading the manga, and I have the manga on my list. I just have not read it, but actually, it's not a manga because it's Korean. It's a webtoon, so it's
Ah.
Solo Leveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solo leveling is so good, but like kind of in the way that it's like it made for a 13-year-old boy
Mm. Well, a
because
lot of them are.
yeah, yes, totally. But this dude is so overpowered and I'm like into it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, get overpowered. You're so overpowered. Yeah,
I
do
know.
it a
I was
little
like,
bit more.
I remember seeing it, so like I had it in my list to read. I just hadn't gotten to it yet, but I'm
I've
excited.
almost finished the manga.
Yeah, manhwa.
Yeah, manhwa.
Yeah.
I think it's 200 chapters. I think I'm like 160 in.
Oh
Um,
wow.
the anime is really good. The book is really good. Uh, uh, the last the last anime episode, I almost texted you and I was like, you need to watch this right now because they did one of my favorite anime tropes, which was if things go badass, cue the music. And there's a moment where he's about to go ape, like he's just gonna like tear into people, and
That's awesome.
it's this really like melancholic song behind him, and immediately when that happened, I was like, yeah, get it, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
You gotta get it. Yeah, no, it looks. As I said, right, it looks good. And like even when I just saw the manhwa, I was like, that looks fun. And then I'm like, of course they're making. They're making a webtoon. Again,
Yeah.
yes, if it's Korean, it's webtoon and manhwa. If it is Japanese, it is anime and manga. I try to keep, make sure I know those things, but I always forget. And fun fact, Evan Mack was back in the day. This was, oh my gosh, long ago when we first moved to LA. Evan was a character at San Diego Comic-Con for the web. Yeah, for the webtoon company. And it's like, I was like, oh my gosh, they're the ones that are like the big one for them over there. And I'm like, they were big, but they weren't big in America yet. And they had this like big party, and Evan was like this dinosaur thing that like he couldn't move his neck. He was like a big mascot, and he had a spear. It was, yeah. He said that outfit was so heavy and hot. And
I'm sure.
Yeah, imagine San Diego
Sure.
Comic-Con in the middle of summer. I do not know what webtoon that was from, but he was just a dragon, alligator-looking warrior thing.
Okay.
Yes. What we do for money, So
Yeah.
the next one I don't know anything about, and apparently it's season 3, is Konosuba.
Yes, I watched that.
Oh, okay.
Konosuba,
Tell us about it.
This is why you pay me the big bucks.
I do.
Yeah. Konosuba is an isekai. If you don't know what an isekai is, it means you're somehow transported to another world. It's a comedy, and it kind of lampoons the entire isekai genre. I put it off for the longest time because it looked like something that overzealous weebs like, and I've learned to avoid those. But I watched it. It was really funny. And I was actually going to recommend it to you to watch because I think you really dig it because there are 4 main characters. They have their little traits, and they're all hilarious. Like there's one girl who is a mage, but she refuses to learn any other spells except for one, which is basically a nuke. And after she uses it once a day, she's tired. So it's like she refuses to use any other magic. So like she's only useful once during a battle and just barely so. And it just keeps going from there. There's a paladin who's there to take damage, but she likes getting beaten up and mistreated. Like she like gets off on it. And
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
I mean,
that's interesting.
I'm like, it must be popular if it got season 3. So.
Oh, totally. Oh,
Oh my.
I killed it in a day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because you know how Japan, they like to make one season and then you're like,
And then you're done.
where'd it go? Where'd it go? And sometimes you
I,
get
I,
ending, and sometimes
I
you don't.
guess I'll read the manga.
Or like, so I mean, sometimes I'm like, aren't there ones that like it'll just be an anime, you never get a manga, and it's like, it just you get nothing. It's like you get into something and then it's like, ugh.
I mean, one of the first animes I ever watched was Guyver, and
Yeah.
and that neither the manga nor the anime got an ending. And when I
Oh
tell
my
you
God.
that I spent $30 per VHS tape for 2
Oh
episodes of poorly dubbed
my God.
anime with no ending,
Oh my God.
that's the life that I was living. Like,
Yes, you are so lucky. What is it, Gen Z and Gen Alpha? All of you young ones
yeah,
that you're getting into it, you're all so lucky.
we're both millennials.
Yes, we're elder millennials. And also just a shout out again to Wheel 5 Stud, Mr. Johan Pena. He said we'll let him know when the audio version comes out because he'll go and subscribe and he'll listen to the audio version. And he's going to go share a link on his Facebook for us. So I appreciate you always sharing. I appreciate it. Oh,
Hey,
there's Tara. Hi,
fun fact.
Tara.
When you listen to the audio version, nothing's going to change when it comes to me. You don't even see me now. I'm built for podcasts. Look at this. You just got to listen to my sultry voice.
sultry voice of
Sultry.
Polly. Okay, so I was like, oh, there we go. Oh, look there. We got JMC in there. Awesome. Thanks. Happy we're doing this. Thank you. Tara said hello. Thanks for showing up.
Hello, Tara.
Thanks for showing up. Well,
Tara doesn't eat raw sushi. It makes me upset.
We talk about this. She is my Asian counterpart, but she has said that I am more Asian-y than her. And she's like, but she lets me show her other new Asian things. Yes. To expand her Asian mind. Okay, so back to the list. I also had this list. I also had this list in my to read. I'm pretty sure it's manga. Yeah, it's Japanese. Kaiju number 8.
I read a little bit of that. It was pretty good. It's on the Shonen Jump app.
Oh, that's right.
Which is only $2.99 a month, which is great.
It was $1.99, and then it went up like a year ago.
I started it and then I stopped, not because it was bad, because I have so many things that I'm reading. I plan on getting back into it, but yeah, it's a solid watch. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah, like I said, I have it in my list. I love kaiju stuff. Like I'm a Pacific Rim mark. Like I, especially Guillermo del Toro, like did that first movie, and I'm like,
of course,
and then they created an anime. It's on Netflix right now. And they have 2 seasons. The newest season just came out. I just binged it. But it's set in Australia, so it's awesome. Like it's just giving you a continuation of like how we completely lost, basically. But you get to like experience what happens like after the downfall of humanity.
Oh, it's a fun time romp. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's really cool. And then Tara said, "I'm not that Asian." Just FYI for everyone that's here, Tara is as half Asian as I am, so she is that Asian. We are both half Asians. That's why we're counterparts, because we form one full Asian.
Put it on the record, Your Honor.
Yes, on the record. And Jordan said, "I don't even know what we're here. We were discussing, but I'm here for it." And thank you, JMC. I was like, I know you don't watch anime, but I appreciate the support. And it's just like how we watch the Meest podcast as well. I don't know what y'all about to talk about, but we watch it. So yes, everyone go listen or watch the Meest podcast on Fridays. I believe at 10 p.m. on the East Coast, I think.
Yes.
And Tara's laughing now. So good. I made you laugh because she's as half Asian as I am. All right. Next one, which I'm always excited about. I mean, it's one of those tropes that like everyone, like all animes start ending up kind of being repetitive, but you still enjoy it if you enjoy it. Is My Hero Academia season 7.
Yes.
I mean, we're excited.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite animes. There was season, I think, 4, where it was the villains when that came out in the manga, I didn't like it, and the anime, I didn't like it. But back when COVID hit, My Hero Academia was one of my background shows. It was like a warm blanket.
Mhm.
I was like, yes, give me more of this. It's one of my favorite shonens. I know it gets hate now, but and the author is sick constantly, and I hope he gets better. So the
Well, people don't
anime,
understand the struggle, man. Like,
the anime, the manga keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed.
hey,
And
health is
but it's in
that's a
the
thing.
end game. It is definitely in the end game, and I'm hoping he just sticks the landing and then gets all the rest that he needs.
Yeah, I hope so too. Because I mean, like I said, I'm like, they had so many. I feel like they dropped so many bombs last season. So like, I just don't know how you drop bombs again, like yet. I'm like, what else?
Buckle up,
Oh, I know
buckle up.
because you've read. You always have more time than me to read a manga, so you are able to read ahead of a lot of these stories. Um,
I'm
because
week to week. Yep.
yeah, I'm not as up to date as I should be, but maybe I
I've been
will.
refreshing my phone today for raw like scans of this manga, and I think it's going to get delayed another week. So like, who
Mm.
knows?
And then Tara said, "I feel like I need to watch anime now. Rocco's gonna love that." LOL. I was like, "Yes, yes, Tara, you should." Yeah, he would. Yeah, Rocco could watch My Hero Academia. Does it get a little too? Does it get a little too adult? I'm trying to
How
think.
old is he?
He's in 5th grade, right? Am I wrong?
He'll be
4th grade?
fine. He'll be fine.
Because I mean, My Hero Academia is so much fun. It does get a little dark, like later, like this last season, a little bit, but it's still fun. They have a lot of fun episodes.
I was watching Dragon Ball Z back then. Like it's
That's
not
true.
that different.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He'll eat that up.
Oh, Evan Mack said he'll be fine.
Exactly. See,
and
when
actually,
you
yeah, I was right. I said 10. Actually, he plays Five Nights at Freddy's.
oh,
So
he'll be
like
fine.
exactly. I was like, I don't know how he plays that because it scares me. So I'm like, he plays that, so he'll be fine. But that one for sure. I'm trying to think of. Do we have another one that he should at 10? He should watch. That's like newer.
Well, first off, Wheel Five Stud. You can watch. You can read that if you just search online. My Hero Academia manga. Some stuff will pop up, but I recommend you getting the Shonen Jump app on your app store. It's only $2.99 a month, and you get access to all of a lot of anime, including My Hero Academia and Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff.
Yeah. You can read. I mean, it's everything. I literally just got rid of it because I haven't been reading it for a while, and I was like, I'll probably pick it back up again. But yeah, have had it for the last couple years. And it's awesome. And then Tara said, Tara said, 4th grade. Yeah, Jim let him watch Rick and Morty, the Pickle Rick episode. So
He'll be fine.
yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just like Evan said,
He'll
he'll
be
be
fine.
fine. And then she says he plays It's Sitting With Me, the Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see here.
What is next on that list?
Oh, and Tara says, can you put it in the comments because I am ADHD and will forget.
I'll text her.
Yeah, I'll text you. But he would like My Hero Academia for sure. I mean, Demon Slayer 2 would be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So
just watch it with them. Just watch it with them. You'll see.
I'll totally come over for dinner and we'll do that. Okay.
I'll come over for dinner and do that.
Exactly. Okay, which actually segues into the next one is the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. Look at that.
Yeah, and Demon Slayer, I do not read the manga, so I'm only anime. I'm anime only.
That is rare.
Yeah.
That is rare for Paul Bonet.
Yeah, I just like how the anime is framed up, and I'm like, you know what? This can wait. I have so many other things. I'll watch this. I enjoy the anime, and the manga already ended, so it wasn't like I was trying to like keep from like spoilers or anything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that season coming out.
I know. I'm like, it does say just spring, but it's like, it's TBA at the moment. They don't have like a set date, but I can't wait. Because my husband loves me. He always gets me anime things, and I have the newest. I believe I have the newest Demon Slayer video game for my PS5. It's tough. I'm like, I have fun, but I have to put it. I can't do hard. I have to put it on. I don't even know if I have it on normal. Like, it's tough.
I avoid anime video games.
Oh, I
So
love
many of
that.
them are bad.
Oh.
I know you do, and I don't want to yuck your yum, but
Don't murmur.
don't murmur me.
Well, I mean, you still have to play. Oh, I need to bring it over. I just realized because one of my favorite games of all time is Attack on Titan 2 on PS4.
You told me that, yeah.
And I keep forgetting that you have a PS4. So everyone that's listening to this podcast, you can remind me to bring it to his house so we can play it because it is so much fun. Okay. So this one, I have no idea what it is. Dan da Dan. Don da Don. I could be saying that wrong.
Oh, yes. I have not even touched this, but I've heard very good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something to do with ghosts and aliens, and I've heard incredible things about it.
You are correct. I do see it missed alien. Yeah. Oh my gosh, ghosts and literally aliens. Yes.
I know. I know everything. I know everything. I've heard really, really, really good things about it. Like really good things about it. And I just haven't touched it yet, but I'm definitely planning on it. So whether that be the anime gets me into the manga or I watch the manga before the anime.
Again, that might be on a list of something we'll watch because, I mean, I like that kind of stuff so as well. It's horror. Okay. Okay, well, that's interesting. And then Tara, again, she also said that Liam is her middle one who's about 3. And so he said, hey, how you doing? Doesn't understand that. We are not video calling. But hi, Liam. Hopefully he saw that while we're talking.
Yes.
He did not understand that we are not video calling. He can see my face. Okay, so speaking of an old anime that like just keeps coming out with new things is Dragon Ball Daima.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's a 40th anniversary next year, apparently.
Yeah. So
don't ask me about anything about Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, y'all. Nothing.
Oh, ask me about anything Dragon Ball. Here we go.
Real quick before we go to Dragon Ball, Tara's gonna laugh. Rocco said he wants to watch One Piece. Have you heard of that?
Oh, you sweet summer child! You have no idea what you've brought.
Tara, if he starts it, he's gonna be watching it till he's 50.
Yes.
There at this point there are over 1,000 episodes, and I don't know how many movies. So
let him watch the live action. How about that?
Yeah. Watch the live action. That's cool.
That's a good, and then he can go and watch the anime from where that leaves off, and I will personally let you know where to start in the anime if you want.
Because it's a soap opera. It's an anime soap opera.
Yes, it is. I heard somebody say that it's the male weeb equivalent of Grey's Anatomy. It's been on forever.
Probably. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And I'm like, yes.
I never got into it.
That's true. The new Dragon Ball coming out, the reason I have a little bit of an issue with it is because Dragon Ball has Dragon Ball Super, which came after the original anime. And the manga is monthly, and it comes out once a month. And I read that, and it there's also an anime, Dragon Ball Super, and it follows the manga. And then this thing makes all the characters and the babies. And everyone was like, no one asked for this. No one asked for this. It's out of left field. And, like, it looked okay, and I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm like, why? Why?
I don't know. I could not get into that one either. Because, again, it's just so much. So much. But the next one, I mean, I could always get into this because I'm excited for it because it's very traumatic for me. It's very triggering because of how much I loved it. Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War Part 3. I'm glad it's coming out, but yes, no. Yeah. Paul had the joy of watching me watch the episodes in front of him for the first time because I didn't finish. I watched a couple of them, and he just
her pain brings me joy. I was like, oh, she's gonna get to the part where the dude dies. Oh.
I don't want to give any spoilers, but I'm like, it was very traumatic experience for me.
Here's my worry going into this is that towards the end of Bleach, including this arc, which is the last arc in Bleach, you could tell that Tito Kube, or I think
You're
that's
right.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting tired of Bleach. He just did
Oh
not.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
did not care. So like the beginning of the arc was really cool in the manga, and it was really cool in the anime, but it kind of tapers off.
Mm-hmm.
But also doing anime only stuff that wasn't in the manga, and he's fleshing it out. So
Yeah.
if they're able to flesh out that saga, I am all in, and I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm reserving my tempered expectations. Put it that way.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, I hope it ends strong, because like there is a middle part of Bleach that I just didn't even watch, and I was fine.
Back when that was being released in the manga version, I checked out. It was basically I wanted to know who lived, who died, and whose Bankai got released, and that's all I cared about. And I got it, and it was fine. But apparently, there might be a new arc coming, the Hell arc, which I'm
Oh,
really stoked about.
okay.
So we don't know what's happening with that, but
Well, apparently our conversation has gotten Rocco on one. Rocco said he wants to watch. Oh no, I already read that one. Rocco said he doesn't like Dragon Ball Z because they copied Sonic. I was like,
Sonic copied Dragon Ball Z.
I was like, what?
The creator of Sonic specifically said, we ripped off Dragon Ball Z to make him go supersonic.
I never knew this
is
drama.
a direct correlation from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, he does have spiky hair like all the Super Saiyans. They all have
That's exactly why he goes supersonic, because he wants to go Super Saiyan.
Evan said, "Oh hell no!" And then this kid is poop. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Rocco? Evan's coming at you. He's coming at you hard. And then Tara said he is very opinionated on this topic. Apparently, he just started to go off.
I'll fight him. I'll fight a child. I'll do it.
Evan said, "This kid is poop."
What is next on that list, Heidi?
Tara said that Rocco has a smirk on his face. Good. I was like, Rocco about to have grown men fight him. Hey, watch out, guys, though. He watches a lot of WWE. He's got some great wrestling moves. I saw it the other night.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, no, Evan, see, we got some personal things going on. Evan said, I'm taking all his Legos. Rocco's got a vast collection of Legos, and he's fast and good at them. I've seen them all. This is the end of this list real quick. I didn't even know why this is on here. I looked at this list, and for some reason I did not look at the last one, but I guess Rick and Morty, the anime, is coming out. Like apparently there's like some shorts, like some spin-off anime shorts popping out. Yeah. Like, all right.
I've seen, I might have heard that the anime was coming out, but like I did see those shorts and they were really good. I do remember seeing something that they were actually going to be doing that, and then I didn't hear anything else, so I completely forgot about it. But I'll completely watch that.
I mean, yeah, we'll watch it. Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, so we were speaking of Wheelfight said he'll be those are some fighting words, and he said he'll be there to referee. Like, oh gosh, it's getting heated on the pilot episode of see, I can't even say it again.
Do it.
Shonen Shojo ShoShow.
Good. I believe in you.
I did it. But like, since we were talking about like all these soap opera ones, we could just go right into this part where we were going to talk about just stupid little ideas where we were talking about One Piece. Well, we're going to do what's our One Piece of anime? Like, what is our One Piece? Paul, did you have one?
No, I saw what you wrote on our little spreadsheet, and I had no idea what you meant by that.
I mean, because they're all like looking for One Piece, right? Like the One Piece, like it's like the ultimate thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your like ultimate, like if you were searching for some ultimate thing, I'll say, because like for me, it'll be like I'll age myself because of the animes that I love, but it'll be like my One Piece would be literally getting the Full Metal Alchemist, like the alchemy powers from Full Metal Alchemist. Like that would be my One Piece, like being able to conjure alchemy.
So this is a anime prize that you can get in real life?
Yeah, if it'd be your One Piece, like what thing would you be searching for your like whole life and trying to battle others to find to get?
Oh, I want a Bankai.
Oh, that was in my head, but I wanted
Yeah,
the
I
alchemy
want
thing.
a Do you understand? Like, do you understand how like me? I'm like laying on my couch, not doing anything, and I'll be like, man, what would my like Bankai release be? Like, what would it be? And you can't make it like overpowered. Like, my power is to have all the powers. But some Bankais are all the powers. Like, they're broken.
I mean,
So like,
honestly,
yeah,
I think I just want what's the brother? I can't say his name ever
the
with the Sakura,
brother.
with the Sakura flower petal blade
Oh,
thing.
oh God.
No. What is it? Cooch. I can't get his name out right.
Yeah, did I not say that when Bleach started, I did not know any names?
See, here we go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Byakuya.
Byakuya. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, but do you understand how amazing it would be, like me cooking in the kitchen with my kitchen knife, and I'm like chopping away at like some celery. I turn around to you, and I just go like, slice, and like it turns into a sword, and then I'm like, Benkai. Like that's just like you're just rolling up.
See, because I thought that first for myself. I thought Bunkai first as my One Piece, but when I went with alchemy, I was like, because I can conjure food and gold and silver, I can conjure like all the things with alchemy. That's why I was like, you can do all the things with alchemy. So that's why I was
That's
like,
against the law, Heidi. Did you not even read the manga?
I went,
God.
whatever, you know what I mean? But food, you can do all the things, okay? Whatever. Like you can do a lot of things with it. That's why it's multi-purpose, okay? It's a power that is multi-purpose.
I mean, honestly, currently, solo leveling, the dude is overpowered. I would just rule the world.
Like,
So,
yeah. Oh, so we've got all the DeSantos in here now. So Tara said, okay, because I'm ADHD, does Paul have pink twinkle flower lights hanging? And then she goes, in his room? And I go, no, that is a filter on the screen. So
I
Paul,
also do have pink sakura flowers in my room because
yes.
I'm fancy like that. And by the way, when I walk down the street, when the wind blows, like cherry blossoms just appear around me.
You already
Like
see already.
I'm majestic as hell.
And then Jim DeSanto, he acknowledged us. But then listen to this. Rocco said when he is 20, he wants to watch Chainsaw Man. So
Okay.
maybe
Yeah,
when he's 17?
Yeah, 17's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I would say even maybe 16, but yeah.
Yeah, teen. Chainsaw Man toes the line of what's the I don't want to say F boy.
Yeah, don't say it.
Like
There's children in here.
No, the word I'm looking for is edgelord. Chainsaw Man really toes the line on being an edgelord. Like I'm dark and I'm gritty and I'm everything's about sex and violence but it does it well. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you can keep going, but I'm watching you.
Yeah,
like I'm watching you.
Exactly. Yeah. As I said, at least teens. Okay, so that was so we got our One Piece, and then Tara said, "Well, there's your One Piece. It's majestic." She said the Sakura is majestic. And then the other thing was the Death Note. Like, if anybody ever watched Death Note, we all know it's a notebook, and you write things in, and people die. Ooh, but do you have a Death Note? Something that you would get rid of, like in the anime world, that like just for humanity or just for your sake?
An item that I would want to procure?
Like no, the Death Note. Like what would you use? Like just the same thing. Like how we had a One Piece yours was a Bankai. Like Death Note, what would you destroy?
Are you asking who I would kill with a Death Note? That is incriminating.
or something, you know what I mean? Like anime character, like or an anime completely. Like I'll tell you mine. With
okay.
What I would kill anime world with Death Note is filler episodes.
Yeah.
That's what I would kill. Because I don't mind watching Naruto. I would like to. I know they made this list on YouTube, whatever. Somebody made the list that you don't have to watch. But same with Fullmetal Alchemist, same with Bleach. I'm gonna kill the filler episodes. I bet you One Piece would probably be only like 500 episodes instead of 1,000 if there were filler episodes were killed.
Okay, here's what I would kill: the fireworks display in all shojo anime, because every single shojo anime, the two love interests are like, oh, I kind of like you, senpai, and like they go and they're about to like confess their love or they're gonna kiss, and then there's a effing fireworks display and it stops them, and it's a trope that I hate because
they do
there was literally one that I was gonna watch. And I said to my friend, I was like, I swear to God, if there's a fireworks display,
they love fireworks in Asia.
And sure enough, there was a fireworks display that stopped them from kissing or whatever. And I was like, I already suspend my disbelief for these things. I judge myself for watching them, and you gotta disrespect me doing this again? Okay, fine.
Also, Rocco said he heard of the Death Note from The Simpsons, and they had a whole episode.
That was a great episode. It
was pretty accurate to like the anime. I was like, somebody's a fan. I love it. So I mean, so talking about things that we love, hate, or whatever, just because we like grew up with all like the start of computers almost to now, and like, do you hate, love like this new world with social media and the anime world? Like, do you like that people get like are in it more? Do you rather like gatekeep a little bit? I don't know. Like,
no, I don't gatekeep. I like that people like the things that I like. I will say that because of the internet, the fandoms have become louder and more annoying. I will say that like anytime that I went to a convention, I was like, hey, it's my people, it's in there. And by the time that I left, I was like about to put on a Letterman's jacket and be like, these nerds, because like no one has like inside voices.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, but like, I do like it, but when they're like, yeah, I like the old school anime like Naruto, I'm like, stop. That's not old school. That is far from old school. That is your version of old school.
Yeah.
I like it. It's actually gratifying. Like the same thing with the MCU. It's like I went through school going and college going, hey, these things are amazing. You should watch them. And they were like, you're a nerd. And now they're making bank. And I'm like, see, I told you, if it was in a consumable version of whatever I was reading, you would like it.
Bitter. Like I might have a little. I'm a nice person, but I might be like a teeny tiny bitter.
I got you into it.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. I could be just like an itty bitty bit bitter.
Crazy elitist.
But I do love the fact that people can share and stuff. Like, so it goes a lot. Like Will Five said too. He said I like the fact that you can talk about your favorite anime with different people, but it gets very disrespectful a lot of the time. And that's the part that I don't like. And that's with any fandom. People can get it just a little too serious. And if you're looking for a serious podcast, we are not the ones. Okay. Like, we're not, I'm not the tribal chief and we are not the ones. Like, this is
like I like Full Metal Alchemist. It's my favorite. I love it. It's my favorite story ever told. And if you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine.
Exactly.
But if you have some sort of opinion, the slightest opinion, people will tear you apart online. And I'm like,
that's the only problem I hate. Yeah. I do love being able to see people enjoying it and like the funny things that they get to like say and stuff. Like, and that kind of goes in like where I was saying like I want to talk a little bit about some voice actors, and that just goes with it. Like, I would not have been able to see these kind of things without social media. So these are new to me, but they might be older posts, but they're new to me because Attack on Titan has already ended. But for me, it was really cool to see. His name is Bryce Papenbrook, and he does the American voice of Eren Yeager on Attack on Titan. And it's like somebody recorded him doing his last words in his, in his scenes, and it's like he was crying, he's tearing
Yeah.
up, like you can see the emotion. And it was the same with the Japanese version of Mikasa. Her name is Yui Ishikawa. She was like bawling, like she's doing her last scene as Mikasa, like bawling. They were like all hugging her, and I'm like, that's heartwarming. You know what I mean? Like, so
Of course.
yeah. Before, like even when we were like like for me, when I was first going to conventions or anything, like 2005, like you can't see that stuff. Maybe they have some DVD or something that might have a making of. I don't know, but like they didn't have any of that stuff out. So I'm glad like social media is there for that thing, and I get to see overseas like cosplayers and stuff, like just seeing the different worlds.
I think if you become a voice actor, if you really like back when we were at least when I was starting to watch anime, the dubbing sucked. The dubbing was horrid. And now people who grew up on anime are now becoming the voice actors, and they give a crap. And I think that if you really care about a character, you're going to embody it. There's going to be some sort of weight. And
I mean, yeah, it's been 10
period of time.
It's been 10 years. Attack on Titan took 10 years to finish. So imagine them doing that voice for it's like it's a part of your life.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And that's what you're going to be known for. I mean, the dude who voices Goku from Dragon Ball, he's like the ambassador of that. There was a story where the voice actress who plays Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, Ash is no longer on Pokemon. When she heard about that, she was floored. And I get that, because she was doing that since I was in 8th grade.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, yeah. So also to go along with things like when we were saying that we disliked the parts of social media, Rocco said, since we're talking about things we hate, I hate peaches because they are fuzzy and makes him feel like he is eating a plushie.
Okay.
I was like, I understand. Maybe get nectarines. Aren't nectarines like the smoother version of a peach? So Tara, go buy nectarines. Am I right, Paul?
No,
I'm not.
No.
What's the like smooth version of a like that tastes kind of like a peach?
Apricot.
No way. It's a nectarine. See, I'm right. It's a nectarine. They look just like a peach.
Whatever.
They almost taste like a peach. I'm right. And then Tara said, this is a great podcast, guys. You're doing great. And then she says, gotta go put the monster of men to bed. Oh, that would be her middle child, Liam. He is the monster of men. And then Tara said, also Rocco wants to go to a convention. He asked me the other day and wants to make a costume. Aunt Heidi needs to take him. I will. And I will help you with your cosplay. I will match you. Well, I'll have to get you into My Hero so then we can do something like that. Or Demon Slayer, and I'll do it with you. Because children cosplayers are so adorable to see. I love seeing them at any type of convention.
Anytime one of my friends who's a cosplayer has a kid, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to dress him up. I'm like, that's what you do it. That's how you do it.
And then, see, Wheel Plasted did say about, the character from Pokemon. That's, you brought that up. It's just incredible. So yeah, getting to see these voice actors being able to do that, I freaking love it. Which then we actually wrote, like, before we got like 2 last things here to share. We decided to, this is a very hard thing to do because Paul watches a lot more anime than I do. And I had him choose an anime that we both not seen because I wanted us both to have a fresh perspective on it. And I think he picked a good one. I wasn't expecting what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting anything.
That's exactly why I picked it.
Oh my gosh. So it's a 2024 anime. It's only got 6 episodes so far, I think I saw. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. Yeah, you can watch it on Crunchyroll. It is called Sasaki and Peeps. Okay. At first, I totally thought, okay, so I'm thinking Peeps as in friends, like his people. It says Sasaki and Peeps. That is not what this is.
Nope.
At all.
By the way, let me just stop you right here. She told me a week ago, hey, find an anime that neither of us watched. But what she doesn't realize is that the Winter Anime 2023 came out like 2 weeks before. So I had already watched most of the things that came out to see if I liked them or not. So I am reaching for like the stuff that I just didn't get to.
Yeah,
I was like, here you go.
Let's get some obscure stuff.
I'm going to throw the weirdest one at you.
And I'm obsessed. It is so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, like it's not what I expected at all. Like, so also, like, which is surprising to me is that this anime, the main character is like almost 40, or it says pushing 40.
Yeah, he said he's pushing 40.
I was like, oh my god, look at this anime.
And by the way, I started getting insulted. I was like, he's hitting all of my stuff right now, and I'm like, I don't like this.
I know. I was thinking about you when I was like, is this another alternate? Is this a multi-version version of Paul?
It hit you close to home. It hit you close to home.
So I was watching this, and I was like, you guys don't even understand. So if you don't want to have spoilers, because we're going to go in depth like a little bit into these episodes. So
not super.
Just not crazy. We're just giving bases because it's amazing, but like just speed through if you don't want to know what it's about and just want to go watch it for no reason. But yeah, no, it's about a 40-something, almost pushing 40-year-old Japanese man that's a businessman. He's content with his life as an office worker and living, in his, studio apartment in Japan. But he gets a pet. He decides like, okay, maybe I am a little lonely. He's like, let me get a pet. So he gets a bird, and he does name the bird Peeps. But this bird is from another dimension, or what was it? An alternate universe? I don't even. What he's from?
Potato.
The bird is from another world, and gives him powers, magic powers, and they form a business. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing because I was like, who thought of this?
See, what they're doing is they're kind of combining all of the tropes that isekai anime have done. There have been tons of anime which are like, I'm going to go to another world and start a business. And I'm going to meet somebody from another world and they're going to give me powers. I'm going to go to another world. And I was like, I knew that he gets a bird and the bird is an ancient wizard.
Yes.
And that's basically all I knew going in.
I didn't know anything.
So yeah, and that I was like, wait until she sees it. The thing that I liked was the fact that this bird is talking to him on some normal level, and he's like, wow, that parrot is really intelligent.
I did hear some birds could talk.
And it's one of those moments I was like, bruh.
No, like
come on. He's using people's names. Like, come on.
He was like, I am blah 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 from blah blah blah. Like,
yeah.
What? Like I was like, Paul, you don't understand. After I watched this, I was like, I'm gonna give you Idris, our cockatiel, and be like, nope. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Maybe when I give him to you and he's in your house, he's gonna be like, I am blah blah blah. And I'm like, we're gonna form a business in my world.
Yes, that is totally accurate.
I was like, stop. And I love it because they are actually making money. I'm like, so he is getting more successful actually in both worlds. And I love it. Yeah.
I was digging it. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it. It seems like they're going to expand, and if they expand and it gets interesting, I'm going to keep watching. But if it's very much commerce based, like I've tried isekai like that, and I'm like, maybe not.
And then it does. I mean, it does go into that second episode. It starts doing other people. They show other people. Like of course, there's like a secret agency like Men in Black that like he finds them because he ends up helping someone, and they're like, "Are you a psychic?" And he's like, "I'm not a psychic, but I do have magic powers." Like, I don't know. He's just So there's other people that have magic powers, but they call it psychic, and they can only do one power. But because he's being because he's being taught magic from another world, then he can actually perform different magic. So they're all like freak. Like that's the end of the second episode, where it's like the one bad chick.
Now, I watched the first episode before you did, and then we talked beforehand. Mm-hmm. And I said to you, there was a point in the first episode in which it made me kind of become taken aback because I was shocked.
Okay.
And I said to you, I want you to try to figure out what that was.
Okay,
Could you figure out what it was?
I'm not sure, but I will say that there might be a little bit of ickiness. in it, only for the fact that it seems so. His neighbor, is it? I don't know if it's what you're thinking, but
You're warm. You're
okay.
warm.
His neighbor's daughter like sits outside because she has men over or whatever. But she's obviously a teenager, and you can
Yes.
tell she has a crush on him. And then his partner with this the Men in Black type thing that finds him.
Yeah.
She apparently is also 16.
16.
So it is a little icky because like
that's not what I was going for.
Okay, I was like, but, I mean, they don't go anywhere with that. I mean, he finds it. I think they do have it like where it's like he doesn't even realize it.
I don't think it's going to be that type of anime.
I hope not.
When his partner was like, "Yeah, I'm 16," I was like, "Oh, come on!"
I was like, "No, she's not."
Like the only people this dude encounters are either ancient beings or 16-year-olds, and I'm like, what? The thing that made me get taken aback is when his neighbor immediately changes her face and goes, "Are you dating that girl?"
That's what I said. That was the you could tell she had a crush on him thing. I was like,
yandere out of nowhere.
I was like,
yandere, for those who don't know, are girls who love you so much they will kill people over you.
Isn't Sundere? Is that the
Tsundere is girls who are like, I don't like you, but they really do.
But okay, so okay, so you can call that for men too. Then is it the same?
It's mostly women, but yeah, yandere can be.
And Tsundere, they're the same. They can be description for either because I've seen that.
Yeah, there are like Bakugo is a tsundere.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I didn't know if there was separate description for the same thing for men. You know what I mean? Because Japanese are very male female, not like the modern day the way we are.
It's mostly applied to females, and they typically fit the glove the best. But like there are definitely males who fall into those categories.
Yeah, I got it. So yes, if you want to watch it, it's funny, it's weird. It was not what I was expecting at all. And again, there's only 6 episodes on Crunchyroll. It's just it's silly. But I hope it doesn't. Sorry, my glasses have been bugging me, and I know everybody's been watching me mess with them. But there we go.
I do also like when the bird was eating meat. There was a little thing underneath.
There was.
Do not feed bird meat.
Please do not feed your bird meat.
Unless they are ancient mystical beings or whatever. Like exactly. That's what it said. And I was like, that's cool. Okay.
Okay, so to end our scene, we one of our last segments, real quick, is blending anime into like normal world. It kind of goes along with everything while we were like, it's cool now to like things like when it was freaking not cool at all and people made fun of you for it, but now it's it's not so much. So which is a wonderful thing, is being pressed with Evan Mack, being able to see these wrestlers at WWE that enjoy anime, and it's so fun to see that a lot of them, they actually start incorporating them into their gear. So that's how you actually know that they're weebs just like us. So I'm like, man, that's amazing that they can wear it like professionally and like their cosplay professionally to wrestle in front of thousands and international TV and such. So I know, because I know Kofi Kingston liked Attack on Titan. I know the New Day, they were like dressed up like Dragon Ball Z, because I'm pretty sure that's because of Xavier Woods.
That's when I started liking them. I was like, I don't know anything about these guys, but I like them.
Yeah. So fun. And see, like Wheel 5 said, he said it's incredible how both worlds intertwine with each other. Yeah, because they're getting allowed to be themselves a little bit more, and it's because it's hard to hide a wrestler like their personality of themselves now with social media. They can't they can't always kayfabe, as they call it. But
I straight up, if I was doing WWE, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's purple outfit. I come out with the big, like, for people who watch Dragon Ball Z and know what I'm talking about, I come out with the big Piccolo cape with the little pointy shoulders.
Amazing.
I take that off and hit the ground and go, boom. It's weighted clothing because I'm a badass.
I would
And then I
definitely.
come out with a purple jumpsuit with brown shoes, and then at some point they can rip off my top, and I'd have tattered pants, like from where that is, just like in Dragon Ball Z when like stuff really goes down and they're like beating each other up. I'd be like all like battle scarred. Yeah, I thought about that, and it's gonna happen one day.
Yeah, like Sasha Banks. Yeah, Sasha Banks is one of those too. I mean, I know she's Mercedes right now, but in New Japan, but like because she see how much she loves Japan, she went over there to wrestle, but she also loves loves anime as well. And there's another one, and I'm missing her name at the moment. Wheel 5 might be able to help me. But yeah, no, I mean, so it's like you get to see it now. So it was fun. A couple weeks ago, we were in Tampa for Royal Rumble for the WWE press junket, and I did get to see that Kofi Kingston was on the list, and I was excited because it's never a guarantee if you get to talk to them because it is a big room and there's a lot of us there. And then I know people says like, who do I need? She's small. She played Paige in the movie. Not Paige. She played AJ Lee in the movie, the Paige movie. I'm sorry. She's popular. My brain is
You're on
just.
your own here.
Yeah, my brain is just farting. Wheel 5 said, I'm like, help me out here. He's got it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Zelina Vega. See, I knew it. I knew he'd got it. So yeah, Zelina Vega. She's a super anime weeb too. Like, so I forget. I think she like designed one of her outfits. Oh my gosh, what was it? Naruto. Like, yeah. And Sasha Banks, I think, did a Sailor Moon version as well of one of her outfits as well. But it's like unless you're a weeb, you're like, yay. But yeah, so I did get to interview Kofi Kingston, and for the audio version, you will be able to hear my interview. It's a very short interview because I was just asking one important question, and I was asking him about the Attack on Titan final season, like the second part. I know, and Paul saw that, and so the question I leave people with is, did I spoil it? Did I spoil it for him? I mean, he has watched the first part. He's watched the first part though.
A little bit.
A little. I know. I was like,
they did like once you're so sad at the end of Titanic, like that's what you like.
I know.
I'm so sad that Rose was bad.
I just like, man. But
you're not saying what happened.
Yeah.
But you kind of are.
But you already know the Titanic's falling. Like you already know it's sinking.
Like I get it. You're on the spot. You're the mic's in your face. So normally a person would go, "Are you caught up with Attack on Titan?" Because God knows they have so many part 2, part 3 episode, like season, the final season, episode 5. It's so spread out.
And if I was just so excited to talk to him about it. If I had thought about it better, I probably should have asked that, and then I could have just been like, "Well, how do you feel?" And so because I was like, because yeah. So yeah, I ask you people out there, did I spoil it for Kofi? Did I spoil it for him? Because I'm horrible. But he said I'm off the hook because he said it's been out for so long that it's not my fault. And I went, okay.
I'm sure he's not the type. I'm sure he's not the type who is like, oh my God, she ruined it.
I know. I was like, I appreciate you, Kofi Kingston. You're so nice.
He seems nice.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've not had the chance to ask other wrestlers that I know watch certain things and make questions. But if I ever do, I will definitely be doing that for this podcast, of course. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Please come back. We're going to do different things. We're going to try different things out. A lot of laughter. If you guys see something that you find amazing and we haven't watched, that tell us about it. I am on all social media platforms as the Pinot Mac on Instagram and, oh my gosh, it's been, and Twitter. Oh, it's X now. Sorry. And X. So yeah, on X, Instagram, and then I believe I'm on TikTok too as Pino Mac, but I don't post really. I'm just there.
I'm boring. I'm on Instagram as Element Paul.
Yeah, see, that works.
And no TikTok because I'm 38. and no Twitter because that sucked back when it was still Twitter and not X. And I like, wow, it's like giving everybody you don't want your phone number. Okay.
It's so
no
true.
thanks.
It's so true. But yes, you can ask me questions. You know, you can find me on
You
Facebook.
can ask me questions on Instagram too. It's just Twitter. Oh my god. So much.
Yes, because we like positivity in this podcast. We're not here to have any negativity. And so thank you. Oh, what did Jordan? What are you saying, JMC? What did it see here? How do you feel about Marvel and entertainment? I'm like, bro, we about to end. We can have that conversation another day. But they don't have any. Does Marvel have any like animes? I mean, because they have anime, obviously, but animes? Isn't there?
Yeah, they have an X-Men anime. They have I mean, they have the Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh, that's right.
I think they have an Iron Man anime.
Oh, I think you're right.
But they definitely have that X-Men anime, which came out years ago.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Well, I mean, if they wanted to talk about MCU, I'm here all day too. So
you know, we'll leave that for another podcast every Wednesday. We're gonna try to do. I haven't decided. We're gonna try to. Maybe we don't have technical difficulties. We'll do 7:00. I'm like, it was just we were having issues to start this out, but now we're good. We got it. And then, but yeah, this is the end. We're going to end scene. We appreciate all you coming. Thank you, Paul, for joining me.
Yes. Thank you, Will 5. Nice meeting you too.
Oh yes, thank you, Will 5 Stud, for the support. Oh, Dylan showed up at the end. Dylan showed up at the end. Dylan comes all the way from Australia, from down under, and he has always been a great supporter of the Max. We call him the gift king because he makes the most amazing gifts of all of us. I'm pretty sure I've shared them with you. Some of the ones of mine.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. That would be Dylan. He is the gift king. One day we want to go there and say hello, but
I was gonna say I always wanted to go to Australia. I love marsupials, but I know they're running rampant in the streets. Like,
but all the other
kangaroos are like squirrels. It's crazy. But yeah. Let me crash, bro. Let me crash.
It'll be a good. We'll do an Australian anime, podcast. Oh, so thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next week, hopefully, with new ideas and I don't know, same things. I don't know, whatever.
Possibly my face. Who knows?
Who knows? Stay tuned. Wait, we're at the end of the credits. Animes like to do like it's them talking, but then there's a narrator on top. Like we're just like moving and doing stuff, and they're like, come
next
back
time
week.
On Shojo Show.
This is why we're friends, y'all. Oh my God, Dylan said, I ride my kangaroo everywhere.
I'm sure you do.
Paul wants a wallaby.
One of those wombats, the ancient ones that are huge, I'm going to ride that in the battle.
All right, everyone. I will see you all later. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Infested. Bye, Dylan. Bye, JMC. Tara's probably gone now. Bye, Evan.
Bye, everybody.
And we'll see you later.